Well, I come from an islander background. I always knew of God, but I didn't have a relationship with God. We didn't really know much about it other than every Sunday we go to church, we get ready, we go. I was living a life where I just kept running from my problems. Every time something happened, I got up, packed, and left. I was just filled with so much anger, but no one knew that because behind doors, I was dealing with my own inner demons, but no one knew that. I was in university. I was, studying my dream job. Popularity and reputation was like my lifestyle. Finances were like solid. Everything was good, but obviously everything came crashing down and it was out of my control. So when I lost control of all of that, dropped out of uni, problems with my family, I was starting to have debts coming through the door. I wasn't getting along with family members, toxic relationships, toxic friendships, and it got to the point where I ended up in a hospital because just of lack of self-care. Everything was low. I just gave up and I didn't want that life anymore. I was on the edge, and even though I had problems with everyone, when I came back, everyone was there, everyone was supportive, but I was just dealing with my own guilt. I was just still angry, and I was bottling up so much emotions that it was starting to show. I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't looking right. So I got to the point where my sister and my cousins were attending church, and I pretty much laughed that off because I thought it was pretty funny. Until my sister invited me to a concert, and I thought it was a real concert, and the testimony that was shared, it really got to me. But due to pride, yet again, I didn't want to answer the altar call. I was too worried about people seeing me, even though everyone there did not know who I was or what I was dealing with. Then the next day, it was talent night, and more testimony, and I was still so prideful, I didn't want to go up. And I showed up for Sunday service, and there I was approached by one of the leaders, and so she basically just came and asked me if I wanted to pray. I thought it was just a normal prayer. I went up to the altar and I did a prayer. It's been about 10 months now since getting saved. I did not look back. I am freed from depression. I'm freed from anger. I have friends that I call family, who I know will always be there for me. Happy in where I'm at. But I have major anxiety just singing. I get nervous. But I've come to the point where God has given me this talent and I want to use it. If that's my way of reaching people, if that's my way of reaching out to other people, I love to sing regardless. But to sing for God is it's on a whole different level, because you're singing and you're not getting anything in return, but just praising Him. That's what I want to do. It's my favorite thing to do.